July 12th, 2004. Saint Gertrude the Great.
Dear brothers and sisters, how brave you are to read these words with faith. There must be a great push now for detachment. Try to concentrate on heavenly thoughts and heavenly goals, even while you remain in the world. In this way, you will detach from the world more effectively, and you will see the fruits of these words in your soul. Words are simply words, as you know, until they begin to impact behaviours and habits, and of course souls. If you ingest these words quietly, they will take root in your souls, and all manner of beautiful and exotic blooms will begin to form. The graces are there, my friends. Heaven needs only a willing spirit, who will put herself in silence so that these graces can take root. Do not let these graces be wasted. Sometimes souls take the graces and admire their beauty. They correctly assess the worth of these heavenly gifts. But it is one thing to admire the work of a beautiful blanket or quilt. It is another to wrap yourself in it and allow it to warm you, which is its true function. The true function of these words and their accompanying graces is growth. We want to facilitate change in your souls. Your souls must stretch now, and to do that, you must minimize the attention you pay to the world and maximize the attention you pay to your faith. Jesus is with you, awaiting your notice, so that he can take your hand and begin a walk of union with you. Do not hold back from him, because you limit him when you do. Give him everything. Ask him all throughout the day what you can do for him. Do this fearlessly, understanding that if he gives you something to do, he will give you every grace necessary to do it. You need fear nothing, little souls. I have the greatest of love and understanding for you, as do we all. We repeat that so you will be reminded and remember to call upon us in your moments of difficulty or fear. Many things can cause fear, but usually if you are aligned with Jesus, your fears are easily managed. You will know when you are neglecting your prayers, my friends, because fears will begin to creep back into your minds. When I felt fear, I began to praise God. In this way, I turned the fear into a prayer and trained myself to allow Jesus to eradicate my fears. He always did. Again, I say you should ask for the graces, as the graces are there. You should not feel that you cannot experience the joy of Jesus because you are afraid. That would tell you that something is wrong, and quite possibly you must simply pray more. We speak in simple words, because heaven never seeks to confuse. Confusion does not come from heaven, so you understand that it comes from the enemy of heaven. Confusion, like fear, is a symptom of the enemy's presence. Expect to struggle with these little crosses at times, and you will not be alarmed or pay too much attention. When you find the cross of confusion or fear becoming heavy or quite noticeable, flee to your duty and wrap yourself in prayer. We all carried those crosses, dear friends. We understand and will help you. Suffering from these things does not mean you do not serve Christ well. On the contrary, it would be a nice thing to walk in blissful peace at all times. But if you are a follower of Christ, this will not be your experience. Believe me. I say this with a light heart, because we in heaven are so joyful at the beautiful and brave way that we accepted such crosses. It is like running a race against yourself and winning. We look back and say, that fear could have distracted me from serving Christ, but I kept my eyes on Christ and did not let it. Good for me. You will say this too, and you too will be joyful at what you accomplish.